Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is your response always, here comes a guy in whatever setting, and he's clearly trying to get with you. You entertain this? Or is there ever anything in you just to be like, this is not going to happen?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, what, do you ever do that? Or if you don't, why not?
Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't, right? So sometimes it's like it depends on what the situation is. Like if it's someone who is like I'm working with, you kind of have to like, there's a dance you have to do. I mean, it's like
There's
guys
always
are
a
always
dance.
doing some bullshit, but it's like it's just like you just be gross.
She's
whatever.
right. There's always a dance. And
Because it's like, I'm not going to
sometimes-
fucking me too. I'm not going to be like, this guy is attracted to me or whatever. It's like, he's just like shooting a shot. I let people shoot their shot once.
Same.
If they do it again, I'm like, and I've already said no. That's a fucking
That's a
violation.
problem.
It's like,
And he's
That makes
1000% correct. It's like, I'm not supposed to assume that he knows I have a boyfriend. He's shooting a shot, right? So in that moment, I'm polite and I take on like whatever advances he's putting on because he doesn't know. But in that moment where he's like asking for my number and I'm just like, hey, like, no thanks. Like, I'm not interested. I don't even say I have a boyfriend. I just say I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Only because it's like, I'm not saying no because I have a boyfriend. I'm
Right.
saying no because it's no.
well, there's like back in the day,
You know what I
I
mean?
used to
That's a
wear,
whole different thing
Yeah.
because that makes him feel like if the boyfriend was out
Exactly.
of the picture.
Right.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's like, sometimes you're like, maybe I do want to just give this guy the ego thing. And it's like, sorry, I'm just like not available now or whatever, just like let them feel fine. And then they go off.
Sometimes, yeah.
And that's like, who knows? That's like from whatever my own bullshit is from
Yeah.
with my dad and my brothers and guys I dated when I was a kid.
Well,
or whatever.
it's even in that moment, like when I was younger, I used to feel codependent where I'm like, I don't want anyone to
Right.
walk away feeling bad.
Yeah.
But like as I've gotten a little bit like where I am now, I'm just like, I'm just too tired to take care of anyone's
Yeah.
feelings anymore.
And
where
it's better for them too, right? To
Yeah.
know the truth. I mean, you should know what your batting average is. You should know
And-
the truth about it.
and
Well, that's what I'm saying.
surprisingly,
I would
a-
always prefer.
Yeah.
I prefer somebody just being like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Then I'm just like, okay, cool, boom, done. Move
well,
on.
you know what? A lot of guys actually take it pretty
Yeah,
well.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like,
Huh?
They take it pretty well.
Oh,
A lot of guys are
that's
like,
what I'm
okay,
trying.
cool,
That's
thank
what I'm
you.
trying to say. I think that like, I feel like you're gonna get the visceral response that you probably need anyway. Like, so I'm saying like, if you go no, then and if the guy's like, well, fuck you, then it's like,
Uh-huh.
well, see, this is why I'm saying no.
Yeah.
I just go
Or
like,
a guy's gonna be like,
I had a guy, so I had
bad.
a producer guy
Take a
that hit on me on
Yeah.
this project I was working on, and I would get like, I was going in like not every time, you
Yeah.
know, like, so I wasn't like a regular writer on the show. And he fucking leaned in for a kiss and I was so pissed. And I immediately I was like, no, dude, so annoyed. It's just so annoying. It's like, you're in like, you are the one that hires me. Like, fuck you. And so I was so annoyed and I used to have so much fun with him. I used to like hang out with him all the time. And it was like, are you serious, dude? And then the minute I was single, he did that. And then I was like, all right, shoot your shot, whatever. Maybe you just like me. And then
it wasn't maybe, he obviously liked you.
yeah, I know. It's not always like, but it's just fucking so annoying. It's like, can we do it when the fucking show's over? But, and also, can we not do it? I didn't want to do it anyway. But, so I was like, no. And then I left. And then I texted him. I was like, so when am I coming in the room again? Like, immediately, like, I'm not like forfeiting my fucking job. You know, like, I'm just like, hey,
Yeah.
remember we worked together and I'm coming in.
The other end of that, though, is there are moments that Annie and I talk about where it's like, it's very clear someone's coming on to you and you say no. But when I have a girls' night out, the rules change a little bit. And the rules change on the dance floor. So I always tell Bobby this. I call it it's called HF, which is heavy flirting, but I take no numbers. I take no names. I don't even look at their fucking
I thought
faces.
that meant hoe form.
I thought it was heavy flow. I was like, oh my God, she's bleeding on them? That's great.
And so let's say, for instance, I'm dancing. There's someone behind me and I'm just dancing. I will grind up on whatever dick there is behind me, not even turn around to look at their face. The song is over. I walk straight forward. There's no exchange of words. There's no exchange of anything. It's just having a good time with
Just
your girl.
going out on the
How
town
many guys
and
right
leaving
now?
a
How many guys right
leaving
now
a-
watching this are like hoping they see her at a dance
Or
club?
like,
now?
I'd love to get
I
those
don't even-
Khalyla blue balls.
Yeah, she's like, there's Khalyla. Woo! They got sweatpants on with no underwear.
I'm imagining her doing it, but it's square dance. Like, I don't think you have to touch their dicks in square dance, Khalyla.
Or it's a wedding thing. Glide to the left and glide to the right.
It's a fucking
Cha-cha real fast.
the electric slide.
But Bobby is so not threatened by anything at all. Like, even when I said, I was like, sweetie, please come with me to see an old friend of mine. He's like, please don't make me go. Please don't make me go. And I was like, what if like he's into me? He's like, I don't give a shit. Please don't make me go.
That's so
I
funny.
totally get that energy. I don't want to go see you, some guy from high school. Just
Look,
go.
get so sad.
Yeah, it's like, why?
You don't want to see the life leave the eyes of a man when you
Yeah.
show up with a guy. You know what it is, though? You know what we need to work on? Because I'm actually getting a lot, like these questions you're asking are interesting because I think I've done so much work on myself just in the past like few years that I would have a completely different situation.
Well, you know what I want to say about what you were saying earlier is, and what I appreciate about you in this moment is especially because this is layered, it's nuanced, because like it's you having a good time with the guy you work with. There is some chemistry because you're having a good time. All right. So is there a possibility like, and it's like what you're talking about is, hey, let's be professional. So yeah, we're having this thing, let's be professional. So maybe like outside of work, if you want to take a shot, cool. If I want to say at that point, hey, listen, I really enjoy working with you, but I'm not romantic with you like that. Then it's like on the other person to be like, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'm into you like that, but I think we have a good
from
work.
him. Like if he stopped bringing me in, that's a fucking me too.
Exactly.
That's a me too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
the thing also is, it's like, okay, so Louis in his apology said this, and I thought this was actually so good. In his apology, he said, when I was asking these girls, what I thought I was doing was asking these girls a question, but what I realized now is I was presenting them with a predicament. And that's something that I was like, oh, that kind of like felt like rung true, where I was like, in these working environments, when you are kind of afraid of that, and it's like, it is a comedy room. So it's like, and you're right, we do have chemistry, but I'm like, dude, I'm fucking crushing in this room right now. Like, do not ruin this thing because you want to get your dick wet. It's like, it's not like he was on one knee proposing to me. It's like he was trying to fuck me at a party. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
Dude, like, but I had to, and my ex-boyfriend helped me with this because I used to get so offended when guys hit on me. I thought it meant they didn't think I was funny, right? Like I thought it was like, you know, all of these like the bullshit guys tell you when you're coming up and you're doing well, and they're like, it's just because you're a girl. And I'm like, I'm fucking funnier than you, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I was funnier than these fucking guys. But then it gets in your head eventually and you go, wait, am I only getting things because everyone's trying to fuck me, you know? And then so I had this thing in my head where I felt like when guys hit on me, it meant they didn't think I was funny or respect me. And what I realized is that's just like from my own past shit with
I get it.
molested. But it's like, what he taught me was he's like, no, they're probably just more attracted to you because they think you're funny. So it's not like, there is a way to make it, there is a way to be like, oh, I'm going to take the compliment of this and just like tell them the truth and not worry about their feelings, but just like tell them the truth rather than trying to like maneuver around it. But
See, I feel like it should be dealt with. I mean, I feel like people should have more open communication about this. I think instead of like denying, like I never was when I was younger, I'd be the kind of person I'd be like that guy, pretending like I'm your friend. And then a year later, I'm like, I love you. I've always loved you. and it's so fucking annoying. Right? I know how annoying that is, right? So when I was like, had more confidence in myself, I would be like, no, I'm not trying to be your friend.
right.
Yeah.
We listen, I don't let people dictate the terms of the relationship to me.
Right.
I don't get friend zoned because I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get with you.
You're getting way blacker.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm like, we're getting
I'm just
really
saying
clear on
it
this
annoys
Caribbean
me
part.
when I hear guys talk about like, she's got me in the friend zone. No, you staying in the friend zone.
Yeah.
It is totally okay to tell somebody no. Because first of all,
you know what it is?
You can't just be my friend. You know how what it means to build a friendship? You can't just tell me, oh, we're friends now. No, I don't know you like that. You know, so no, I'm trying to get with you. So you deal with that.
Yeah.
You have to put it, and then if you go, and then so if you say, well, I don't want to do that, the other person has to have some maturity to be like, you know what, this chick's talented. I like how we work together. I like what she does. I just have to deal with my attraction. But I don't say you deny it.
Yeah.
The dude's into you because you were great.
Yeah.
You know, you were funny and you were attractive and you guys had good chemistry. He just needs to learn how to deal with working with somebody you feel that way about.
It's just like, it does feel like such a weird betrayal that when you're like not expecting it, it's the same as the friend thing. Like when it's like, so you've been friends with me this long or we've been working, like, it's just like, that's what your intentions were. This
Yeah.
whole time, it's like, oh, it's so annoying.
No,
However,
but I'm saying to go in on that
Right.
before. I don't want to cut you off, but I just want to, because this is great.
you can cut me off.
No. It's just
I do it.
So it's just that it's like that I don't think that should be what you think, but I understand why you think
Right.
that way, and that's what I'm saying. On the other side, guys, deal with your feelings. So it's like no, that's not the reason. Because it's like, I can understand and if I'm in that situation, I'm just saying, well, damn, this is like, why not? And my response to that is always, just because you can doesn't mean you should. But don't ignore the fact that you want it.
Right.
Just deal with those feelings.
That's the most important thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Is to like not be threatened by your attraction towards other people, because what happens is that people think they always have to act on their feelings, and sometimes you just gotta feel it without opening your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And I always tell Bobby this, like,
Or legs, ladies.
or legs. But it's like,
That's the hard part.
it's like, do I believe that Bobby has only ever had feelings for me in the 8 years I've been with him? Unlikely. Does he believe that I've only had like attraction for him? Of course not. But it's like, I'm not threatened by either end of that.
I like how it was like, not likely, and then hers is, of course not.
But
You see that distinction there?
there's a distinction. But it's like, if I'm just not threatened by it because I'm a fucking human being and it's
Right.
always going to exist, I just don't act on it because I'm
Right.
mature enough
you
to
just
know
have
where
trust.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had guys that, like, before I was dating Todd, I'm like twirling my hair and spinning around them. And now when I see them, it's like, hey, sir. It's like, I just won't, it's just, that's not like what is in this world for me anymore.
You guys
Because
remember that show, My So-Called